Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the TNA Ring Report. As you see, some of the matches we're going to be having coming up for the road to Slammiversary. Let's get things started right here, right now. Coming up, we know that Mustafa Ali and Mike Santana will be part of that huge championship match. A lot of questions need to be answered. Will Santana stick around, or will he move on to greater pastures for TNA? We'll talk about it coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Plus, we know that Alyssa Edwards keeps on provoking Moose. Moose, hopefully he don't take the bait. Moose doesn't get himself set up to some trap that Moose. I hate to see Moose get set up like that. Moose a good superstar. Been in TNA for damn near 10 years, a decade. I want Moose to just go like that. But that's gonna be the question. We're gonna be seeing coming up. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation for the TNA Ring Report. Join in that conversation using the hashtag, like we said, the TNA Ring Report. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Like I said, we're going to get things started right here, right now, for the TNA Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show. So, good. All right. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's kick things off here on the TNA Ring Report. We'll kick things off here with the Broken Hardys. The Hardy Boys will be part of that sensational match coming up for for Slammiversary. We'll talk about that. We know that Slammiversary will be coming your way this Saturday. Well, the card is going to be the tag team match will be decided well Slammiversary as well. So a lot of moving parts for Slammiversary. I can tell you that right now. Slammiversary will be coming one of the premier events and stuff for TNA, let's say, for Slammiversary. But the Hardy Boys will be part of the tag team ladder match. So, the Hardys want to be part of it, as well as more teams have been added to it. Mustafa Ali's team, the Union, they'll be part of Slammiversary. Daria Rae announced that the Union will be part of Slammiversary coming up. The Union will also make waves and stuff like that. The Daria said the Union will be part of Slammiversary. This tag team championship match will be coming up as well. So we'll see coming your way and how everything will be going and how everything will be blistering as well for the tag team championship match as well. So a lot of faces, even the righteousness will be part of it. So a whole bunch of tag teams vying for tag team supremacy here in TNA. So we'll see that match coming up as well. But speaking of that, Chris Kaz got a victory over Leon Slater. Kaz pinned the roll up, get Leon Slater. You know that Kaz and Leon Slater will be part of the Ultimate X. I don't even know why Kaz is in this match, but Kaz is in this match. Kaz will do so. More of that. Also, too, AJ Francis will take on Elijah at Slammiversary. These two men will meet one-on-one at Slammiversary coming up. We'll see that match coming up as well. Leon Slater, AJ Francis going against Elijah one-on-one. That match should be looking more interesting to see Elijah wants to beat the respect out of Slater. AJ Francis, he'll get a chance this coming Sunday. Well, as this looks like Elena Black has joined forces. Elena Black trying to join forces with the girls. Elena Black replacing Tessa Blanchard. So Elena Black, Tessa Blanchard decided that she wanted to choose Mexico, the TNA, which she had her rights, but looks like Elena Black doing that as well. Also, too, it's like Zaya Brookside and Lee Yi will compete for the TNA Knockouts title. That's going to be a fact in this match, so we'll see how that's going to go as well. A whole bunch of stuff appealing out. I can see that right now, as we saw as well, and how all these matches is going to play out at Slammiversary. I'm in the middle. Listen, Edwards. I want to show you Listen, Edwards continue to target and provoke Moose. She told Moose that she wants to she told Moose that she wants Moose to spear her. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. I know the luck. We wanted to show that she's not playing. This is watching stuff. What's her name? Playing for keeps. Let me tell you right now. Listen, Edwards. I know what she's doing. So, her wishing a death warrant. I mean, when she's wishing it, she's wishing it. She wants that to come true. She wants to make it done. She's scared about for in her. Just like a bad habit. So, instead, she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. There we go. So let's see. As a system that we told you, we'll be part of that tag team match coming up. So, a lot of stuff going on between them. That's what I say about the system. They're system. Well, we get this right here. The face to face between Mike Santana, the number one contender, Nic Nemeth. I was gonna call him Dolph Ziggler. I'm so used to calling him Dolph Ziggler, but Nic Nemeth will get the shot at the TNA belt. Nic Nemeth saying that he will do all he can. He's gonna challenge Mike Santana, just like he said on Busted Open. He said Mike Santana has carried TNA on his back since winning the World Championship almost a year, and saying that he's going to do everything. We're hearing those rumors and reports that Santana could be leaving TNA and heading to WWE, which WWE probably might need a new refresh and stuff with NXT. But Santana and Nemeth had a still confrontation a little bit later on in the show, and Nemeth brought up Santana's daughter, which Santana did not appreciate. And Santana saying, you know what, don't bring my daughter up there no more. And led to a fiasco with Nic Nemeth attacking Mike Santana from behind
when he attacked his brother. He wanted to be a big brother, and that's what it was. And, it's escalated then later on the show, at the end, both Santana and Nemeth both were in the ring and both let loose on each other, on what they're gonna do to each other coming up at the pay-per-view. But we'll see. It's real. So Nic Nemeth and Mike Santana gonna be battling for the TNA title, and that's gonna be the main event for TNA coming up. A lot of stuff. Running emotions. This TNA, it's like all these wrestling shows was so. It just wasn't compelling enough this week. I guess Roman Reigns ain't back and a lot of stuff. Hopefully SmackDown will take the mantle and get to where they need to go, because this wrestling getting okay, but they're missing something. It's like the drama is there, it's just they're missing something. They could have made this a last man standing match or something to add panache or something to the championship. Or lose TNA. We'll see what Santana what they're going to do coming up this Saturday. All right. And like we said, we're going to be looking forward to seeing Moose and Eddie Edwards compete. So there's a whole bunch of matches that's going to be in state coming up here. Don't forget, we'll have a Slammiversary predict outcome as well. We're going to have a lot of predict outcomes coming up this weekend, but especially 4. So look for those 4 predict outcomes for Slammiversary Night Champion, Forbidden Door, and the Great American Bash coming your way this weekend, and as well as our reviews as well. So it's going to be a big review. All right, we're going to leave you with Mike Santana feeding off Nic Nemeth. Both men want to get their hands on each other, but they can't do so. And what a match that's going to be coming up. We'll see how this is going to be coming up as well. All right. Also, too, in Wrestling Hot Topics, there's been reports that TNA is interested in signing Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews might be joining the TNA roster. So we'll see how that's going to go. Apollo Crews coming, former Intercontinental Champion. All that's going to be going down as well. So we'll see how they'll be. But we're going to leave you with Nic Nemeth and Mike Santana and security trying to fend them off for each other for that big, huge championship match at Slammiversary. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long. We'll see you tomorrow for the SmackDown Ring Report, as well as our as well as I predict the outcomes and reviews this weekend. Thank you all for watching the Pro Wrestling Show.